sort of asking this question every week now, but how important is this game now against Brisbane?
Yeah, it's massive for us. I mean, disappointing on the weekend, but you've got to move on quickly in this this game these days. So boys are all upbeat at the moment, and really looking forward to the challenge this week. They've got a few good young players, and we're really looking forward to the opportunity to get away up there and to get a win.
They've been in some decent form, especially at home as well, Brisbane. So
yeah, it's going to be a massive challenge. There's no easy games in the AFL these days, and going up to there is always challenging. And then we know they're going to push us, and we know we need to play our best footy to get a win. So really looking forward to getting up there and having a good hit out.
Is it hard to move on, Matty? Like, is it obviously a frustrating loss on the weekend, or is it simply just got to put it behind you and move on?
Oh, it's disappointing for the first 24 hours. It's really disappointing, but we can't afford to dwell too much these days, and the game comes around quickly, and we just need to move on, and the boys are upbeat. I mean, the first day or so was a little bit annoyed, and the boys were a little bit upset about it, but we've got to move on, and there's a few gags going on behind closed doors at the moment, and yeah, getting the boys up and about, and to look forward to this weekend.
Daniel Talia was concussed on the weekend. Does he look like he'll be right for Sunday?
Yeah, caught up with Tales, had a coffee with him yesterday. Yeah, he seems to be going all right. Never know those concussion tests; they're pretty hard to get through. So I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I'm pretty confident he'll get up, and valuable player for our team, and we need him up and firing this weekend.
What are you doing differently to bounce back and take on the Brisbane Lions?
Oh, we just Stano has a few things to take away from the game. We won't go into the specific areas, but we know we need to work through. He writes it down on the whiteboard, and we train for that. So, and it won't necessarily be what we did bad on the weekend, but it'll also be things that Brisbane do well that we need to counteract. So, it'll be a mixture of both of those things. Yeah.
What have you found in Brisbane when you watch them? Where are they dangerous?
They've got a lot of live wire forwards and very fast, so blokes like me, Luke Brown, Ricky Henderson and Brodie Smith will have to be on our games down back. Their forwards are good. Their mids, like Tommy Rockcliffe, I think he's averaging over 30 possessions this year, so he's going to be one that we need to shut down, and yeah, we're going to have to play our best footy. I mean, our mids are going to have a good offence and defensive game, and yeah, our forwards I think have been competing pretty well. We didn't help them last week with bombing the ball in, but I definitely think that this week they'll be up for the fight, and yeah, we're really looking forward to the challenge.
That would be a fair enough guess that the forward delivery would be something you're working on during the week.
Oh yeah, oh definitely. But we work on that every week. I mean, we can't afford these days to neglect that side of our game. I mean, we're always working on every facet of the game, and even if we kick the ball brilliantly forward on the weekend, we'd still be working on it because you want to be the best at it. On the weekend was a little bit poor, but yeah, we are working on it, and we would work on it whether we did it well or whether we did it bad. So,
did the coach give you a cook, or is he quite positive and supportive after a loss like that?
No, he didn't give us a cook. No, he was just disappointed for us. I mean, to put ourselves in a position to win the game there at three-quarter time, and sort of fell away in the last quarter, which is really disappointing. I'm quite surprised you guys haven't brought up the fitness issue, to be honest, but it was just the last quarter we didn't really come to play, and yeah, really disappointed for us. But yeah, as he said, look, we've got to recover and got to get better quickly because the game turns around pretty quick.
Well, the fitness issue did come up in terms of the opposition coach said, well, that 6-week break probably really hurt you on the weekend.
6-day break, do you mean?
6-day break, yeah.
Oh, yes. It does, but you know, it's footy. I mean, there's been times this year where we've had a 14-day break and teams have had 7-day breaks and 6-day breaks. That's footy these days. Some teams get a longer break and some teams get a shorter break. They had to travel over here with 3.5 hours travel or whatever it is, so I guess it balances out a fair bit, but yeah, that's footy these days.
You mentioned the midfield obviously key to this week's game. Scotty Thompson's obviously key there. How's he caught up after last week's game? Obviously it's a week-to-week.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. It's a week-to-week thing with him. I'm not too sure how his hamstring is. He seems to be all right. He's bubbly and he's doing his training inside, which he's getting old a bit, Tomo. So he generally does his training inside usually, whether he was feeling 100% or 50%. But yeah, he seems to be going all right. I'm not privy to the conversations he's had with the docs or the coach or whatever, so I don't really know what's going to happen there. But I'm sure if we play, I'll back him in to win his position and play his role for the team.
Manny, when it was on the weekend, is it almost a case of, you know, you guys just can't afford to slip up anymore if you want to play finals? You just got to win every game?
We're not really thinking finals at the moment. We just got to keep winning. We're not even worrying about what other teams have to do. We're just worrying about what we have to do, and that's just keep winning games. I mean, if we keep winning, it's in control of our own destiny. So that's what's got to happen. And if we win, I mean, it's a happy environment when you win. It just feels so much better, and it's the confidence, the flow-on effect from that. So we just got to keep winning, keep playing our best footy, and we know if we play our very best footy, we'll be pretty hard to beat.
Just another bloke who was a bit banged up on the weekend was Adelaide.
Yep.
How's he pulled up from that game?
Yeah, I think he's feeling pretty good. He was out there today doing some hand skills. Once again, he's an old boy as well, so gets a bit creaky and crackly in his bones these days. But yeah, I'm sure he'll be all right. He's a tough guy. He knows his body, so I know he'll. If he's out there, he'll be 100% and ready to go. And if he's not, I'm sure that there's be other blokes who will take his spot. But yeah, I'm pretty confident he'll get up.
And with you, Matt, it's probably been a career best season for you. What are the sort of things what do you put that down to?
Yeah, it's a lot of people ask me that. I'm not too sure. I guess I'm sort of just taking control of my own football destiny, and it helps down there playing with Brodie Smith and blokes like that. I mean, they can get off the chain, and they've got to shut down those sort of players, and I just sort of just slip through and I can get a bit of ball myself. But yeah, I guess I train pretty hard in pre-season, but I have to thank my coaches and Sando for picking me every week. Yeah, and I think it just comes with confidence. I think kids these days can come into footy and get a bit overawed by it. Maybe that was me when I first came in, but now I just sort of play footy because I do play because I love the game, and that's probably what I've got back to this year is having fun. And I know as a 10-year-old kid, you play footy to enjoy it, and that's probably what I'm doing again this year.
Matty, that's something that I just read an article on you, and you seem to have fallen in love with the game again. Just tell us a bit about that. You're training a bit smarter than perhaps you had in the past.
Yeah, in the past, not getting a game, it's you sort of feel like you're not doing enough, so you sort of do more, and you're more tired, and you stress yourself out. So when I'm here, I'm just flat out with footy. I mean, I'm just doing my training, and then if I don't look to put too much energy into other areas, I just sort of focus on my footy, and everything for me revolves around playing well on the weekend. Before, if the fitness staff said you have to do this, you have to do this, if I don't think it's going to benefit me on the weekend, I won't do it. So and not going against them, I speak to them about it and tell them I don't think it's going to help me with my footy. So yeah, I just think things like that have sort of helped me, and you sort of don't buy into all the other rubbish that goes on. It's just all focused on the weekend, because that's what I'm here for the weekend. I'm not here to do swimming or anything like that. I'm here to get a kick on a weekend. So that's probably what I've focused on.
Want to stay connected with the Crows? Like us on Facebook.